suspicious at all. Good morning.
After a 3-hour ferry ride from Juneau, we arrived in Hoonah, a wilderness wonderland that feels like taking a step back in time. This vastly untouched land has a distinct Jurassic feel and a sense of wonder unlike anywhere I've ever been before. Settled in 1754 by Alaska's native people and still very much populated and influenced by their indigenous culture. The canoes are coming! Check out my little friends. Hoonah is a place where Sitka Blacktail deer freely roam the neighborhood. And the Alaska brown bear is king of the forest. The hunter-gatherer lifestyle is still alive and well in this resource-rich land that has sustained its people for thousands of years. And this is where I became Thomas's favorite hunting partner since our first year of marriage in 2010. Even though I had never even handled a firearm before, he taught me everything I needed to know to become a successful hunter and tracker.
Careful, there is one in the chamber.
Okay.
pass me that. Oh, he's really heavy. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, good grief.
Like the generations before him, he's shared these experiences with his own kids, passing on his knowledge, skills, and indigenous lifestyle. The wildlife viewing in Hoonah is second to none. And you just may find yourself in a one-car traffic jam as you wait for any number of creatures to cross the road. You're also likely to find yourself needing to take a leisurely drive as you wait for a parking spot at the postage stamp-sized grocery store. But it will be worth it, because the sunsets here are absolutely spectacular. If I didn't love this place enough already, the bond was cemented further as tribal members gathered to witness a formal naming ceremony, and to my surprise, the girls and I were adopted into the Kiksawdee tribe and received Tlingit names of our own.
To bring balance to a family this evening, my father wants to bring Tutun to it. Now, when he sees what that phrase means, is when you see a family member who's been there forever and takes care of each other and always has another's back. My father wanted everybody to witness my cousin Thomas's wife receive a Tlingit name this evening. My cousin Thomas's two daughters. They're going to be brought into the Kiksawdee clan this evening. The name that Alita will be receiving is Takwage. So, everybody go to repeat after me. Takwage,
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 Nina. Elia will be receiving the name Data. Data.
Data,
Data. Data. And this is Shiloh. She'll be receiving the name Skeech.
Skeech, Skeech, Skeech,
Madalena.
That brings us to today's episode, where I'm the first to arrive at our home sweet second home, which was quite the disaster after my summer of projects. entire kitchen is out there. Don't look, it's embarrassing. I'll show you the kitchen. Did some sanding. I got quite a bit done, definitely not as much as I would have liked, but I wanted to show you the before and after. So these are my before cupboards, and you can see they had some kind of decal on them. And this is after. Huge difference. I ran out of sandpaper, so I couldn't finish. So I decided to hit this coat closet situation. It has the attic door in it. I haven't decided if it's going to have a door on it or curtains, but I really want this to be my pantry. Now, I've brought this up to Thomas several times. He doesn't tell me no, but he doesn't talk about it either, but it's gonna be gorgeous. There's gonna be shelves all the way down, most of the way down. There'll be tons of shelves, kitchen stuff, all my jars in their perfect rows. In the meantime, it looks like that. Not pleasant. With the house back in order, I was ready for the rest of our hunting party to arrive. They're here. They're here. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Yay! After quickly unloading the truck, they were off to try their luck at a first day hunt, after a traffic stop for construction, as the crew loaded up parts of the old bridge.
I'm the engineer on this project.
So now, is this part of, that's the old bridge there, right?
Yeah, that's, well, then there was a 30-foot chunk of bridge on that end of this as well.
Ah.
The new bridge is 15 feet longer, and it's much wider. It's double lane.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So it's a double lane? Wow.
The deck of the new bridge is probably 10 feet higher than the old one.
Wow. That's got to be a couple of dollars.
Yeah,
putting
this bridge was about 2.2 million.
For a bridge.
Yeah. Well, it complicated it here because the town's water line hangs from it. Then we replaced the next bridge going that way as well as part of this project.
Front end loader. We're in the woods. Huge buck. Chasing him around. He's with 4 or 5 does. Blowing the deer call a little bit. But it's starting to get a little late. So I think I'm gonna track him for just a tiny bit longer, and then I need to start heading back. Hopefully we get him. Well, back in the truck. Unsuccessful. Ended up jumping a really nice buck and 3 or 4 does, but They were wise to me. I overshot them. I hiked too far down into the valley, and I ended up pinning them between where I was and the road, and it spooked them pretty good. So they took off and never got a chance to take a peek at them again. But off we go. Continue with the adventure. It's the next day. Didn't get a deer yesterday. Had to work this morning, so we missed the morning hunt, but we're out here this evening. Gonna see if I can't push something out of the brush. If I don't get distracted by all these late season blueberries. They're everywhere. Gotta be careful when you're blowing the deer call in Hoonah. The bears know what the deer sound like. And they do like venison, so I better pay attention. Might miss the big buck or get mauled by a bear. You never know. No luck in that other spot. We're at another spot out by... You didn't give me... If this video doesn't change, you won't want my deer spots. Actually, they'd be handy to know where not to go. But hopefully that's not the case, and we see something soon. Gotta keep hiking. Deer brush. So much fun pushing through this stuff. But if you want a deer, it's where you gotta go. Sunrise on Chichikov. Day 3, third time's the charm. Definitely can't have my hunting spots anymore. Well, out of the woods, back at the truck. So grateful to be able to harvest this deer. We hunt purely out of subsistence. The bulk of our meat we try to get from the woods. It's good, it's natural, tastes delicious. So, very thankful. It's a granddaughter. picked our way down from the road to beautiful Bear Paw Lake. Deer number 2 down, hunting with my dad. Oh, nice little meat buck. Now, getting back to the truck. Harvesting Alaska style. This is our grocery store.
I've been out of deer meat for a while, so I'm very excited. And now it's time for four-wheeler training.
To go in reverse, you see that there's an R right there, so that's how you know it's reverse.
You might want to grab her phone out of her pocket. Looks like it's going to go. We've got it. It was falling out.
Then go reverse. Don't make that truck. Go back way out.
We're good. He's got it. He's a good driver.
Okay. Then down the road. Remember, watch out for the traffic and bring up here in the car. Good.
See ya! Yeah, right?
You're going to pull over here. You're going to back up and pull over there. And your brake is here. Your brake is it, and you got to squeeze real hard. And you can use the foot pedal too. There's a brake right there. And so, if anything, if you get into trouble, just use all your brakes. And you will real hard. There you go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's our wild one.
Okay, now put the foot underneath. Pick up real hard. Okay, yeah, now you're neutral. Pick up again. Pick up again. One more time. Okay, now you're in third gear and you can drive. And you can do what? Probably just watch the traffic and make sure. And when in doubt, just stop.
Do you want your sister to ride with you?
On the safe side.
You want Carlia to jump on with you? Coming in hot. Good job.
Go. And when it's shut it off, just turn. Yes.
So do we put it in neutral every time before we turn it off?
You put it in neutral because that's the only way you can start it up.
Okay.
If it ain't in neutral, it won't start. What do you think?
I think I need to work on keeping a steady pace as I was coach.
And practice they did all the way to the dump.
Day 4, back in the woods, seeing if we can fill another tag. We are in an upper muskeg. This place is beautiful. A little wet and rainy, but that's how the deer like it, so it's what we gotta be in. Alright, back to the hunt. Blew the deer call for a while. Nothing's really moving, so it's time to head back and meet up with the rest of the guys from the hunting party. What a day. Beautiful. Love it here. Me and Bill.
Got a deer.
Lightning.
Right over there.
Yep. Success.
Success.
Harvest Alaska style. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Where was I during all of this? In the kitchen, making delicious meals.
All we need to know is if something happens, starts to get out of control, stop.
The final lesson, a drive through town to the grocery store and gas station.
As fun as Hoonah is, can't stay in Neverland forever. It's time to take a few hour cruise on the old Hubbard back to Juneau. It's been an excellent ride. Just pulling into Hawk Bay. Stern tied, ready to get off.
We have arrived at our Juneau Occupy Terminal. Car deck is open and you may proceed to the car deck. Please do not start or move your vehicle until instructed to do so by ship's personnel.
Tight squeeze for a big guy.
Sleepy eyes.
Well, we made it home. Luggage is unloaded. Venison's in. What a crazy good trip.
So
successful
good.
4-wheeler delivery. Successful Alaska harvest. Great food. Great friends. Hoonah is always a blast. Thank you, Hoonah. See you again soon.
Love you, Brandon Bill. Over the next few days, we cleaned, butchered, and processed all of our natural, free-range, grass and berry-fed, hormone and antibiotic-free venison.
a wrap on the Hoonah November 2024 trip.